All right, let's move on to the second part of the experiment. Here we will determine the latent heat of ice. That is the amount of energy in joules that it takes to melt 1 kilogram of ice, or in CGS units, the amount of energy in calories it takes to melt 1 gram of ice. So here I have hot water, not boiling, but at a temperature of more than 60 degrees Celsius. And I will now pour some of that water into the styrofoam cup. I'll turn on the scale so that we can measure the amount of weight. Here we go. All right. That's about 112 grams of water. Let's put the temperature probe in. All right, and next I will add ice. And we'll add the ice slowly. I want to make sure that all of the ice melts. Almost there. I want to get to a temperature somewhere in the range between 5 and 10 degrees Celsius. It is important that all the ice melts. If there's any floating ice left in the water, that means we've added too much ice and the temperature will not drop any further than 0 degrees Celsius. All right. By now, all the ice has melted and we've reached our final temperature. Now, how do we know how many grams of ice we added to the water? Very simple. Let's remove the probe. And the scale says we now have 183 grams of water plus the ice, which of course has now melted and also turned into water. But taking the difference between 183 grams and our previously measured weight of the water, we get the number of grams of ice that we added.